Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is a daily forecast for all signs. It was originally created for Wednesday, April 13th. And but it's not solely set for that day. If you're seeing it on a date other than Wednesday the 13th, that's okay. You can utilize it whenever you see it as long as it makes sense to your life. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay too. You're not doing anything wrong. Nothing's broken. You just might be working on something different at this time. Basically, it's kind of like a take what you need and leave the rest sort of reading. If anything fits, please utilize the reading to the best of your ability. Allow it to support you and validate you, but don't allow it to make the decisions for you. You want to be empowered to use your own free will and your own intuition and intelligence, right? So check out the drop-down menu on any of my daily readings. There's stuff in there about how to support the channel and things I want you to think about when utilizing my readings. Ways to support the channel, please hit that thumbs up button if you like the content. Please share the channel out with your friends. Let your friends know about me. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm not very good at it, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not very good at it, but I just don't really, it's taking a while. So please share it out on your social media feeds or wherever. Let people know about me. Leave me a question or comment. Subscribe to the channel. I greatly love questions and comments, and I love to see when I see comments from new people. I always get a little thrill from that. So I try and respond to them. I definitely read all of the questions and comments too. And that's about it. Let's just get into these cards and see. You'll hear me making reference to the underpinning energy. That is from Sunday's reading, and Sunday's reading is an underpinning look at the week ahead. So you can find that reading if you want to see it to get a better understanding of what I'm talking about in the lower left-hand corner at the end of this reading. All right, so let's go here and see what the cards want us to know. Sorry, I'm running a little late, so I'm going to have to go quickly with this one today. The day has already gotten away from me. It's not even that late in the day. Okay, Knight of Cups. Hey, you sexy bastard, you. All right, water energy full on water element. So we're talking the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We're talking about romance. We're talking about loving oneself, being kind to oneself, being in service to others. Maybe a declaration of love. It could be a declaration coming towards you, or it could be you declaring your love for somebody else, right? The Knight is always honorable. So ideally, we're going to be wanting to clock our emotions today or the emotions of others. We should be able to trust them, right? Because of the honor that comes with the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a gentleness to this card today. I mean, the Knight of Cups is a very sweet, romantic card. I mean, look at him. He's bringing us flowers, like as they should, right? But I feel like we might want to be gentle with ourselves and others today. If this card is representational of like an energy that we need to possess today, then this would be about finding the love in our life or finding the things that are beautiful, romantic, like a renewed outlook on what's going on around us, especially emotionally, right? Like reconnecting in ways with our life that feel at peace or enamored or connected, right? That would be this Knight of Cups energy. Reconnecting with the world around us in an easeful, sort of loving way that doesn't put any pressure on anyone or any situations or ourselves in any sort of way. Does that make sense? There's a purity to the white horse back there that's just like, there's like an honesty and a purity to the Knight of Cups that says, like, let's fall back in love with whatever it was that we were doing or whatever we got off track with or whatever, we saw some big cards early on in this week. The Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. Also Judgment, I have to say, is Scorpio energy. So we still have some of this watery kind of intense, emotional, but also intuitional, if that's a word, right? This sort of intuitive energy going on around us that is setting us up to hopefully find a new freedom or a new connection to the world around us, right? Now, the midweek card in the underpinning from Sunday's reading is the Hermit. So we may want to just be kind to ourselves at this time, right? We may want to just clock in on our emotions and go, okay, where am I at right now with myself emotionally in my world, right? And that is a little bit of a self-centered focus, but we can't really do anything about anybody else ultimately. And we can't necessarily be anything for anybody else unless we're being there for ourselves first and foremost. And I feel like the Knight of Cups is that, like us showing up for ourselves in an emotional way. Now, some of you might be getting pursued by some romantic dude. Like, go for it. Let those acknowledgments or declarations come in today. See yourself in a different way. You know, even if it's through your own eyes, see yourself in a way that's a little bit more enamored. Give yourself some credit, some kindness, some grace, right? And in that, underneath this is that Hermit, which allows us to sort of go inward and see our true spirit, understand the strength and the intelligence of that spirit, listening to that, like the more quieter voices within, right? And grounding those voices, because Hermit is very much Virgo energy, right? So it's very much an earth sign, but earth pairs nicely with water. And so we have this beautiful kind of working of the spirit and the emotions today, also with Judgment yesterday, right? Where there's this idea of kind of bringing them into balance together so that they work together and they work in our favor so that we can feel more connected, more, I don't know, like in love with what's going on around us. I love the pink hues of this card. It feels like he's tapping right into my rose quartz angels, right? So, sorry, I didn't mean to make that go. So I kind of like this. Go inward with that Hermit energy, ground in the intelligence and the wisdom that is within you, and then allow that wisdom to inform you of how to feel better, more enamored, more connected, more loving towards yourself, those around you, situations around you. To me, this feels like swinging ourselves into synchronicity with the world around us rather than fighting against it. And that's some of what I saw in those two major arcana cards this week, which was the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. It's like we have a choice. We get to choose what we focus on. We get to choose how we receive it. We get to choose how we feel about it. We get to choose how we relate to it or interact with it. The Knight of Cups comes in to show us how to do that from a more loving, kinder, softer sort of way, right? So let that be your guide today, or let that in if it's coming at you from outside influences, right? If this situation is giving you kindness, support, and love, take it. The Knight of Cups would be all about that. So relish in that and take it and understand that you deserve it. You deserve that, like that help up or that support or that, you know, love that he would represent, or you deserve to give that out, right? Let's look to the Sacred Forest Oracle. So it's Wolf Spirit, card number 51, which is a 6. And it's family, which I think is interesting. 6s are all about balance. So like I said, I feel like we are bringing ourselves back into a synchronicity with life maybe, or a connectedness to life that is more calm, at peace, emotionally settled in a way. And we're relying upon the intelligence or the wisdom of our own selves with that Hermit energy underneath. So when I think about family, to me, that also makes me feel more connected, whether it's the family of one's choosing or the family of one's birth. When we look at how we connect to them, wolves are, you know, they're pack animals, but I also think of this phrase lone wolf. So there might be some of us looking outside, standing outside and looking within to like our family structures or our units, so to speak, like who we hang out with, who we spend time with, who we love the most. And understanding that love at a more profound level today, or appreciating that love at a more profound level. I don't know why I get this solitary vibe from this wolf, but I feel like he's looking in on his relationships and trying to understand them better and appreciate them better. Let me read you Wolf Spirit. And remember, all of this is about courage, the Aspen Spirit card. Wolf Spirit is family. You are napping on the forest floor, nestled on soft moss, when a wet nose nudges you. You open your eyes to meet the gaze of an enormous wolf. As you sit up, you notice that an entire pack is sitting around you. You feel so very safe and strangely inclined to be and strangely included as part of this clan. Your family has your back. For some people, their family are those related by blood, while for others, their friends are their true family. Many might find that it is their connection to those in spirit who are indeed their true family. Whoever and wherever your family right now, they are supporting you. You are safe. You can safely communicate your truth with family members. This is the time to be willing to communicate from the depth of your being. Be willing to stand, talk, and address others from the center of your being. This heals. I love that because that is hermit energy too, in the sense that we go to that center deep within ourselves and then we find the wisdom and then we can channel that out in a loving way through the Knight of Cups. Many people have misconceptions and false stereotypes about wolves. They don't understand that wolves are highly social and loyal. See, there's my false concept. Family means everything to a wolf. Each pack member has a place in the social strata of the clan. Wolves are excellent communicators. They use their voice in various configurations. They also use their expressions to convey meaning to other pack members. They are highly protective of the other members of their pack, yet they enjoy playing even into adulthood. The spirit of the wolf says support is all around you, even if you are not aware of it. Release the belief that you have to do it alone. You don't. This is the time to heal any rifts in your family. Give encouragement to those in your soul tribe, your family, and your community. Allow yourself to be supported. And that's kind of that love that I sense from the, and support from that Knight of Cups. Whether you're the one being supported or you're the one in need of support, allow it to be today. Right? And understand that it's okay to take that support. So, for the grounding stone for today, this is the word truth. So, grounding in our truth and our strength, remember, like, our word for the week from the Sunday reading is believe, you know? And so sometimes when I think about the grounding stone of truth today, and then also believing, what are our truths? What do we believe? What are the truths that we adopt? What are the truths that we inherit from others? What are the truths that, like, looking at our own truth allows us to understand, like, not only how we feel or how we connect to our family, but the love that is in the Knight of Cups. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of going a little bit quickly, but I feel like grounding in that truth, grounding in the truth of our emotions, the truth of our spirit, the wisdom of the hermit, and making that very much a very real reality for ourselves allows us to connect in ways that are more, like, let's say, emotionally available and profound, healing, supportive, or we're, able to be supported also. And so that in and of itself is also very healing for us and for those around us, because we don't know that necessarily allowing somebody to support us doesn't make them feel better that they're doing something good for somebody that they care about, right? We look at it from, if I need support, it's a place of weakness. It's not necessarily. Sometimes we're doing a service to others by allowing ourselves to be supported and helped, okay? But understand and ground in what is your truth, right? That's the key here today. So that is your forecast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Take care and really enjoy this energy. It should be beautiful and lovely and connected. All right. Bye-bye. Take care.